every year, Lansing, like communities throughout the country, holds National Night Out. It's an opportunity for neighbors to come out and have some hot dogs and some food and be able to see each other and really socialize. First Tuesday of August every year, and Lansing is a big participant. We have 10 or 15 of these throughout the city, so people can come out and meet their neighbors. I love to get around to as many of them as I can, just to talk to folks, to thank them for being here in the city and being incredible citizens, and take any questions they have for me. So every year I'm here at Luton Rich at Patty Farhat's house, where we get tons of folks rolling through, and it's incredible. It's great to see everybody here enjoying themselves on a beautiful night. So National Night Out it's a wonderful event every year, and Lansing is proud to be part of it. It's just an opportunity to meet a lot of neighbors that you may not know, to see folks that maybe you haven't seen in a while. Maybe in the winter you were stuck and you have your busy summer, but this is the night when you get to come out and see friends and neighbors, talk about the things in the neighborhood, share nice stories, meet other people's kids. It's just an opportunity to really get to know your neighbors. So one day a year, the city provides some money, and we will pay for hot dogs and some food, and neighbors will come out with potlucks and really just have an opportunity to socialize with each other. So the glue bringing together everyone is neighborhoods.
Just as the neighborhood of Luton Rich, we've been in existence for about 25 years. We have monthly meetings, and we have our biggest and proudest moment is when we have National Night Out, which was tonight. So this is when the neighbors come out to see each other, and first of all, the mayor will be here, and a lot of the different officers, and of course McGruff, he'll be here. Everybody loves a McGruff, and we have a fire truck. Kids get in the fire truck, and people get to see the neighbors that they haven't seen all year. And sometimes they see them in their yard, and sometimes they don't, so they know they're going to see them here, so it's kind of a fun destination. I just want to tell everybody, be safe, be happy, and watch out for your neighbors.
I'm Lieutenant Penfield with the Lansing Police Department Explorer program. I've been with the program for 4 going on 5 years now. I've worked this event for the period of time that I've been with the program, and it's a very, very great event. This is our very own crime dog, McGruff the Crime Dog. It's really just an event to get the neighborhood all involved together, get them to all come out, be as one, hang out as a whole big huge group with all the neighbors. You get police interaction to come out here and show, like, we're around the neighborhood and stuff. We're helping to stop crime in the neighborhood, and that's what this is about, is to get the neighbors together and talk about any issues in the neighborhoods. It's pretty important to Lansing communities because it really helps to dial in on what crimes are going on in the neighborhoods, so law enforcement can come out and help prevent those crimes and limit the crimes, so the crime rates can start to drop instead of increasing. In the time I've worked these events, I've gone to all sorts of neighborhoods throughout the city of Lansing, and I've seen all the neighborhoods change in some sort of way, either bettering them, keeping them the same on being as great as they are, and it's just been really nice to see throughout the Lansing area. Well, McGruff, how do you feel about National Night Out?
So National Night is a national event that happens every year, usually the first Tuesday in August. And what it is it's an opportunity to bring the community and first responders together on a relaxed and enjoyable platform to discuss topics of the neighborhood, of the community, and just get to know each other a little bit better. In today's day and age, it's nice to see people outside their houses, getting together, talking to their neighbors, getting to know their neighbors. That really builds a tight community. It helps keep neighbors safe because everybody knows what's happening with their neighbor. There's about 11 organizations going on tonight here in the Lansing area just alone, or Lansing neighborhoods alone. And all of them have their own little extras, whether it's the food or the kids or the playhouses or just the citizens wanting to come and talk to us. Yeah, Patty Farhat's one of our police commissioners, and she's all about the department, the relationship between the community and our first responders. So, it's kind of nice to come out here, and she gets quite the show up from her community. So it gives us quite the platform and the number of people to be able to speak to. The Lansing Police Department usually puts out around early July registration for it, on our social media, city calendar, so we had 11 this year. We'd like to see those numbers get up and see more of the communities coming together. So, if you're interested in it, look for that to come out again in July next year, or just reach out to the Lansing Police Department's Community Service Unit. You can reach out to them and they can send you the registration forms and let you know when the next date is for next year.
Tonight we're representing the fire department as we go around to each of these neighborhoods for National Night Out. What I love about National Night Out is the fact that everyone is getting together and we're celebrating as one. And we show appreciation to each other, they're showing appreciation to us. So the vibe, we got children out here, we got some elderly people, we got some middle-aged adults, and like I said, we're all just mingling together. We got the fire department here, we got the medic units here, the police department, the mayor is here, some other council individuals are here, and then of course we got an individual over there playing live music. You can't beat that. That is actually real cool. Last year was my first time participating in National Night Out. I actually made it to all but 2 of the locations last year, so I have a goal this year is to hit every location here in Lansing. The list that I have, there's 7, and then they added 1 earlier today, so a total of 8.
We're at the National Night Out picnic. Walk over, bring my chair, and just stay for a little while and talk to a few neighbors that I know. The community or the neighborhoods, they get together and talk, take time out to greet each other because we're busy, we stay in our houses now. So it's just good to get out and see people. They have hot dogs, watermelon, a little bit of cake, and it's nice to see the mayor come out and greet people. I met the fire chief and a couple of police officers, so that's just nice to know that they're here and they'll talk to you for a while. So several neighborhoods are getting together tonight, not just ours. So that's good. And I'm glad we do it, and I hope we continue because it's good for the community.
Hi, my name is Jackie Canada, and I am treasurer of the Francis Park Neighborhood Organization, and tonight is our National Night Out. Well, what we do is we offer our neighborhood grilled hot dogs, we have chips, Oreo cookies, and water. We always invite the Lansing Police Department and the Lansing Fire Department, and they always show up for us. We've been doing this for about 8 years. And we like to do it in the street, block it off, and just have everybody feel comfortable coming to our little night out. We usually do it on the National Night Out. Sometimes we have to do it on a different Tuesday. It depends on if it is a voting night, election night. We don't do it on an election night. We'll choose a different night to do it. We love National Night Out because it brings out neighbors that we don't get to see all the time. Everybody, when you walk around, everybody will say hi and everything. But this brings everybody into the same little strip of street, and we talk to people and we meet a lot of new people this way.
We're on Westchester Road, Lansing, Michigan, the Morris River Drive area, few blocks away from Francis Park, well-known park. Excellent community, beautiful people, and we're out here gathered to have a event to where we can socialize and get to know one another a little better. I think everyone, if they have the opportunity and the community and neighborhood, they should really get out to share just conversation, food, fellowship. It's just good for the neighborhood overall. And the police officers and the fire department are out here, and it's always a good chance and a good opportunity to sit and just talk to them like regular folks, and we share all things in common. This is absolutely, without question, the greatest and the best neighborhood in Lansing. Absolutely, hands down, no contest. Well, I would say the wildlife enhances the neighborhood, as well as all the perfect and excellent landscaping that's done up here. It's just a wonderful, quiet, peaceful, beautiful place to live and to experience life. I tell my neighbor all the time, he says my yard looks so nice, and I just respond back to him, well, you're the one that has to look at it. So I do all this for you. And he said likewise, because then I look at his yard and I can appreciate what he does. And I really enjoy being here and being a part of it.
I believe that there's a vibe in Lansing right now that I've been waiting for to take place for a long time. Some of the consciousness and the attitudes of people that are really pro-people, you know, getting rid of the barriers, the hang-ups and everything else, but just wanting to be kind with one another. My wife and I have experienced a tremendous amount of just good vibes in Lansing, business opportunities and the likes. And here comes my beautiful wife, who is she knew that I was in front of the camera, so she always wants to share camera time with me. And so she'll come in and wow the people too. Honey, come on over. Come on, you know how we do this.
Oh, this neighborhood is great. I love walking around the Francis Park, and the neighbors are very friendly, and I just love it. It's a great place to retire.
Tempting.
And it's just a wonderful, loving, neighborly place to be in.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Glue. I live here in the neighborhood. This is my service dog, Beaker. I call him that because he's my lab partner. I really like that it's National Night Out, that like everybody goes out and hangs out with their neighbors. But for myself, I particularly like that it's a chance to see neighbors that I don't see all the time. We have a really neighbory neighborhood, and I know my neighbors, which I love, but I don't see all of them very often, like people from a couple streets over. You know, I recognize them, but I don't see them very often. So National Night Out is a great opportunity to spend a little more time with people that I don't, walk past on my way to the mailbox or anything. So I really like the chance to just spend a little more time and get caught up. I moved to this neighborhood about 6 years ago, and I think I missed it the first year, but I've been here every year since then. It's just a good time. We moved in the winter, and the following summer, it was a really great opportunity to meet some more people. We had only really met the people next door and right across the street. And this was actually the way we discovered that there were children in the neighborhood, because there aren't any right near us. And we were delighted to see, wow, there's kids here. It was great. He goes everywhere with me because he's a service dog. Most places he's in work mode. He's got the vest on, and he's really has to be focused on me. He doesn't get to greet people or get petted. But when I come to National Night Out, he's in dog mode, and he can greet all the neighbors. He can let everybody pet him. He can check everything out. So I'd say this is probably his favorite event of the year. If you don't have it in your neighborhood, consider getting it started. It's not hard to do, and it's a lot of fun.
Hi, I'm Kim Wright. This is our National Night Out picnic for the Neighborhood Watch. We're doing it for the police department, but this is a big chance for everybody to come together to sit and talk with each other, to get to know each other a little better, commune with each other. Everybody brings a dish to pass. We just sort of have a nice, great big picnic. Most of us are staying in touch these days through Facebook. We just enjoy having fun, and this year for the first time we've gotten an inflatable for the kids, which has been nice. we've always known it as the Tecumseh River neighborhood. This is Tecumseh Park. We love it here. It is wonderful. There's some really good people living in the neighborhood. We've got even a group of new, younger residents now who are pitching in all on their own. It's been wonderful. Normally it's pretty quiet. We like to keep it that way. The older women, we tend to watch out for our own, but we know how to be in contact with each other as well. And it's been wonderful. We have ladies' nights periodically where we just invite any of the women in the neighborhood out. We have these big picnics. You know, we have a good time as often as we can. And even during the recent past 2-3 years, we've been able to stay in touch. So it's worked out really well.
So what we're doing today is we're going to many different neighborhoods. It's National Night Out, and we're here to get our faces out there, show you that we're here to have fun with you guys. I'm here as an explorer, and I'm with a bunch of other people. Hopefully we'll be with you guys in a couple years.
This is the Cedarbrook Neighborhood Group. We encompass several different streets. We're in the Alden Drive cul-de-sac right now, where we have been meeting at this time each year for several years. We have a great turnout tonight with lots of food, lots of city representation, and we've got reports that we're passing on to the residents. So it's informational, it's social, it's lots of good food. I've been here, my husband and I, for 33 years, so we're some of the oldest residents in the area, but we are happy to share what we've learned by living here. And it's been a nice neighborhood to grow up in.
Hello, my name is Bo Idelsky. I am the community officer at the Washington and Holmes Corridor. National Night Out, it's a great event to get out and interact with the community, get to talk to different people, just get to interact with people that you might not normally get to see on a daily basis, and just spend some time getting to know some of the community members. Community engagement is super important, especially in a city like Lansing. It's great to get to come out here and get to know people on a different basis other than necessarily when you're responding to calls or other situations where people might not be super excited to see the police. So it's fun to get out here and just get to interact with people on a lighthearted note. It's great to get out here and hand out the stickers to the little kids. They usually love them. They say junior officer on them, so it's fun. They love them. It's a big hit.
National Night Out is when the community come together and the local emergency department, so you got your fire department and also the police department, and we all just celebrate together, mingle and connect. It actually feels good because it gives us an opportunity to deal with the public on a less emergency basis. So we're not in a rush, or we're not all about business, so to say. Thank you for supporting the Lansing Fire Department.
Thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining us on Neighborhood Night Out.